Welcome, everyone. Welcome into Purple Lunar Rose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight, we're going to be reading for the fire signs Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We are looking at the week of November 5th through November 11th. I will use timestamps. We will start with a collective reading. And please don't forget, guys, we are on 3 different platforms. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all at the same time. You can find personal readings in my Etsy shop, and the link for that is always going to be in the description box of my videos. So I only have the one announcement to talk about, guys. We are doing a very special 11/11 portal. We're actually going to do it on this Sunday, November 5th. I will be announcing it throughout all of the elements so that everyone has an opportunity. This is a limited space, unlisted live event. Guys, we do this from time to time. We just make it a very small group so that it makes it easy for me to do some Q&A, and we are going to focus on manifesting practices and techniques. I do feel like that is where we're struggling the most. And this way, we'll be able to use that 11/11 portal to the best of our ability, right? So that's going to be a few days after. So we're going to do the workshop November 5th. I have set the time, guys, for 2 p.m. Remember, you don't have to attend the live event to watch the workshop. So if you're interested, guys, please message me. I did set it for a very affordable $11.11. All right, guys, that's it. That's all the announcements. So I'm going to jump right into the readings. You guys have been keeping me really busy in the Etsy shop, so I appreciate you guys very, very much. Um, I've noticed chakras. I was going to mention that chakra imbalances has definitely been like the collective energy in the Etsy shop. And guys, I do offer a chakra balance reading. So if you're struggling with your chakras, make sure to check that out too. All right, let's jump in collective reading. Let's do 219. I changed it. Let's do 211. All right. So I'm going to start out with the romance angels. Remember, guys, collective reading, we look at masculine energy, feminine energy, and the bridging energy. Bridging energy is going to be your current spiritual lesson. So this is going to be the thing that's currently connecting you together. All right, masculine energy first, please. We have wedding. This situation involves a wedding. I'm not sure what is taken off, Sandra, Diana. I can't tell if it's Facebook or YouTube, but something is flying. That's so cool. All right, let's look at feminine energy, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And bridging energy. So this is going to be what's connecting you. It says give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I don't necessarily think it's a new person, but I definitely sense this energy of return, reunion. For some of you, you could be manifesting soulmates, but I think for the most part, the masculine energies are trying to balance themselves out. It's definitely an energy of like coming together and union. So getting to know each other is on the bottom. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So again, I'm not really sensing like a new person. I think this is a reconnection with an old person. Of course, we're looking at your masculine and feminine energies. All right, let's pull a little tarot and let's see if we can pick up on some signs. I love that. Facebook 21 viewers. That's so sweet. I didn't even share anywhere like different, I don't think. I did share out really early. Maybe that's it. Ooh, look at us learning the things over here. All right. Let's look at that masculine energy, wedding. The situation involves a wedding. Some divine masculines could definitely be facing some marriage issues. All right, so we have Four of Cups coming out. Four of Cups is that card that talks about ignoring something or not paying attention to something. But it is the purple tarot, so it's almost like it can't be ignored. All right, I'm gonna stop shuffling just because there's so many people. So I want to make sure, like, the reading goes out. So let's just do it. Ready? All right, so we have Four of Cups, you have the Eight of Cups, you have Four of Wands. It's gonna be Twin Flame Clue card 1111. Four of Cups, Eight of Cups. Four of Cups, again, it's like trying to ignore something, but it's being put in their face. Eight of Cups is like needing to walk away from something. I know we don't really like to say that with the Eight of Cups, but it's this energy of needing to, the goal is 10 cups. So it's like needing to go towards your Two of Cups. And then Four of Wands is going to be, again, 1111, firm foundation, financial security. It is Twin Flame Clue card for union. All right, let's look at romantic feelings. Romantic feelings are real and worth exploring. That's going to be feminine energy. So we have Queen of Pentacles. Right now, feminine energy is very focused on pentacles, right? Your job, career, money, advancement, that type of energy. Page of Swords is here. Page of Swords, this is like new ideas, coming up with new ideas, and Six of Cups. It could be about new ideas on how to communicate, definitely. There's 33 people, y'all. Oh my God, I love 33. All right, Six of Cups, my favorite number. Six of Cups, again, reunion history, someone from the past. So I do feel like this is just a little bit of confirmation. All right, let's look at this bridging energy because I get this sense that give your relationship a chance and the new person has stirred romantic feelings. Again, I don't think it's a new person. I get this energy of like it's a reunion type of energy. It's like coming back around type of energy. And there's something about her blue eyeshadow that's sticking out to me. All right, so King of Pentacles comes out. King of Pentacles is about taking responsibility and stepping up to the plate. Sometimes King of Pentacles can be like someone that we put up on a pedestal for sure. Six of Wands is here. Six of Wands is a victory. And then Ten of Swords, bringing a completion to a painful life cycle. I mean, so it's pretty easy to see here. It definitely seems like masculine and feminine energy are trying to work together. There is this energy of reunion or coming back together. I do feel like masculine is having to face some consequences that maybe they were trying not to deal with. And I think feminine energy is having to put a lot of focus into themselves. On the bottom is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is my absolute favorite card in tarot. It's the card that talks about how she sits at the veil and she's able to ask spirits, questions, and she's able to get the answers pretty quickly. I'm getting this energy like both divine masculine and divine feminine are starting to put the pieces together. All right. Super cool, right? Let's keep going just because we can, right? Let's do a little head, heart, higher self. So who wants to know what everybody's thinking, feeling, and what their higher self is teaching them? Let's start masculine energy again. So head, heart, higher self. Headspace, we have the focus card come out. It's like they're looking for something. Everything seems really bare, and it's like something's buried deep. So really having to like think back, remember something. Gateway is here. That's that 1111 portal. This is the heart space. And let's look at higher self. What is the divine masculine currently learning? We have courage. So really having to withstand the storm. I don't know if you guys can see the card there, but it's definitely a very turbulent, it's like the ocean waves coming up against the rock wall there, really crashing up against there. So there's a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of chaos going on in masculine energy. It does feel like they're having to focus. It's very challenging what they're having to dig through or go through type of energy. All right, let's do feminine. Let's look at head, heart, higher self for feminine energy. We have miracles coming out. So in the head space, you're either expecting miracles or seeing miracles. Wisdom is going to be here in the heart space. So I know a lot of times the heart space, with divine masculine, divine feminine, that's where the telepathy is, right? That's where the heart chakra, the messages are sent back and forth. So I don't actually sense that there's a lot of communication happening right now, which is actually a little bit different than what we've been reading for the last couple of weeks, right? But wisdom is here, and it's like I feel like this is feminine energy, gaining wisdom, getting downloads, and I feel like this is masculine energy using this 1111 portal. All right, let's look at feminine energies, higher self. So this is going to be the current higher self lesson. Go with the flow, feminine, go with the flow. It could feel like things are moving either really quickly or really slow and you're waiting for them to go quickly. So it's like if they're going really slow and you're waiting for them to go quickly, it's like this energy is definitely asking you to be patient and calm and have faith that whatever this is coming in. If it's going really fast, it's like asking you to, again, have patience, but move quickly. Understand that like you have to stick with the flow, go with the flow. Anytime we kind of stop and hesitate against the flow, we can definitely be causing blockages, delays, right? Potential is on the bottom. All right, so I did pull out the message cards. So let's see what everybody wants to say to the other. Let's start with masculine energy. My ears just started ringing. All right, let's see. Let's do a few from masculine to feminine first. All right, it says know that every trigger can be healed and is an opportunity for growth. Guys, has this been the situation for you? It's definitely been the situation for me. I'm starting to see all these triggers as opportunities, right, to overcome them, not have to deal with them again. I can't say that I was telling my friend, I was like, if I graded myself on how I'm doing with the triggers, I would probably give myself a C or a C minus. I wouldn't say I'm failing, but I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily passing with flying colors either. It's okay to have a difference of opinions. Let it go. Once respect is gone, it's time to move on. There definitely could be some respect issues going on between the masculine and the feminine. Empathy, putting yourself in your partner's shoes and being aware of their perspective. I think there's a little guidance here, higher self guidance with that card. All right, let's do a few from divine feminine to divine masculine. Is everything okay over there, Diana? I honestly don't know like what happened, but it's super cool. It makes me a little nervous, but I mean, it's gonna happen eventually, right? All right. Our ego is what we know and who we believe ourselves to be. This has a significant effect on our relationship. I feel like the feminine energy thinks that masculine energy is dealing with some ego death, is the energy that I'm picking up. Was this a codependent relationship? Let me look at how into my past behaviors demonstrated this. Again, divine feminine, we're all learning, whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, that a lot of us were dealing with codependency in this journey. It is one of the major life lessons that we go through a healing process for, right? I see you in my dreams. So, divine feminines, I was going to mention that at the beginning because, again, the Etsy shop, the dreams have been huge in the Etsy shop. As I do have the guided dream journal and daily diary, the link for that again is always going to be in my description box. But what it's very, it's helpful because it asks you specific questions and it can help you interpret your dreams or understand why you're seeing certain things in your dreams. But even if you don't get my guided dream journal, what I recommend is just grab a piece of paper, a notebook, have something handy that you can put next to your bed. When you wake up in the morning, especially if you don't remember your dreams, this is really helpful. Just sit there those first 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes of your day and write down your thoughts. If you remember your dreams, write down your dreams. If you don't remember your dreams, just write down what comes to you in that moment. I promise you, those first few moments, those first few thoughts are going to have something to do with what you were dreaming about. You start to keep a journal or a log of that, you'll be able to start to go through there and see and be able to pick up some more signs. A lot of divine feminines are dreaming about symbols at this time. All right. But what about all the promises that were made to me? There is this little bit of victim consciousness energy with that. And here's what I'm going to say about that, guys. It's always been about the purpose. No one ever, that's not true. There's people that sugarcoat stuff all the time. So somebody could have told you it was about the person. But I mean, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, I've been here for 3 years and I've told everyone from day one, it's about the purpose, not the person. That was the first thing that spirit really wanted me to understand. And one of the first things that I just heard repeatedly over and over. It's about the purpose, not the person. This twin flame journey is teaching me to love myself. I'm actually doing it. Big confirmation. That's the purpose, right? All right. I don't want you to see the real me. You might not accept the true person I am. So I feel like there's a little bit of not wanting to be the dis I want to say the word disappointment, but what's happening is divine feminine is enforcing boundaries and choosing herself for the first time. So because we're doing this, we have this feeling like, oh my gosh, someone's going to be upset because we've never told them no before, right? It's definitely that type of energy. All right, so let's pull those chakra balance cards out and let's use them for guidance. All right, first one to come out is going to be an actual chakra balance. So, not a specific one, but all of them. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. Green jasper is on there. Solar plexus chakra comes out. Remember, solar plexus chakra, this is going to be 2 inches above the belly button. And this is going to be where you hold your personal power, where you hold your personal power. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. See that? Remember, guys, this is November 5th through November 11th. This 1111 portal is definitely about manifestation, especially if you're on this specific type of spiritual awakening, right? We also have the sacral chakra. Tiger's eye is on here. Sacral chakra is the opposite of the solar plexus, so 2 inches below the belly button. And this is going to be passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. That's going to be your collective reading. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly and we're going to jump to Aries. Don't forget, guys, we will be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're going to do water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I had a client and I was doing a reading in the Etsy shop and she asked me, she said, do you, or maybe it was just someone asking a question. I don't remember, guys. It's been a busy day. But someone asked me, she's like, do you recommend your reading for sun, moon, or rising? And I said, I understand the purpose of that. I understand why other people tell you that. But I study birth charts. And you see, guys, I study all 12 zodiac signs on your birth chart. So when you were born, I always say there's not a piece of the puzzle, a piece of the zodiac that fell out of the sky, right? It was still there. And it rules over a house, which represents an area of your life. Guys, so I always say watch all 12 signs, all 12 signs, correlate with them with your natal chart. And that's how you find your guidance, right? All right, let me grab a drink of water. All right, so you guys will notice that we did not have an astrology report this week. Normally on Sundays, we do astrology report. Yesterday, we did the November 2023 Twin Flame Current Energy Update. So that is posted on Facebook and my YouTube channel. And you can probably still find it over on Twitch. Beautiful reading. It came out great. So if you guys missed it, go make sure to check that out. But the astrology, the only thing I'm going to say about the astrology is that there is so much this week, November 5th through the 11th, that if I broke it down, which I actually did, I'm going to show you guys where I actually broke it down, the days. You guys see that? It was 2 pages worth. So this is just 1 week. Normally we can fit all 1 week into 1 page. So I could sit here and go through the astrology with you, but I promise you that it will only just make you overwhelmed. It's so much information in such a short period of time. So what I think is best is that we focus on the tarot and the energies that we're feeling. We can understand the astrology and we can know the astrology and what's happening, but if we don't understand our own feelings and how to respond to those feelings and emotions, then the astrology doesn't really help us a lot, right? So this week, the 1111 portal is what I will say is going to be the most beneficial for you to focus on astrology wise. So let's just go ahead and jump in. Again, we're going to use tarot. So there's going to be a lot more tarot this week than we normally use. All right, let's timestamp 22 even for Aries. All right, Aries, this is for the week of November 5th through November 11th. So the first card I'm going to pick out is the energy of the week. I am using Denise Lynn. This is Sacred Destiny. Sacred Destiny. All right, so wisdom, simplicity, openness, and leadership come out. So I am going to take the leadership card. Now we're going to do the main spread for Aries. Hi, Miss L. And we're going to start out with the challenge or obstacle. We're using Llewellyn Tarot. So we have Knight of Cups coming out for your challenge or obstacle. Knight of Cups is a messenger, someone that wants to speak about their emotions, how they feel. Aries, you could be having a challenge with either a person that's wanting to tell you how they feel, or this could be about you having the courage to tell someone how you feel, Aries. Then we have Queen of Pentacles coming out. Queen of Pentacles is about becoming your own resource, doing something yourself instead of waiting for someone else to do it for you, definitely. This could have something more to do with money than actually love. But let's look at the outcome. So the outcome, we have Knight of Wands coming out. So you have 2 knights. One is in your challenges or obstacle, and one is in your outcome. So it definitely tells me that you overcome the fear, whatever the fear is, whatever courage you're lacking. It's like you overcome that by the end of the week. Page of Wands is on the bottom. So I do feel like this has something to do with your spiritual awakening. All right, let's use elemental wisdom. I just seen the Chariot. So Aries, the Chariot says, don't be scared to move fast. All right, let's look at the leadership. Wow, again with the Knight of Wands. So 2 different decks, Aries. It's not a coincidence. 7 of Wands. And 10 of Wands. All right, Aries, you're going to have to open yourself up just a little bit. I totally sense it. Like, how many people do we have on Facebook? It's freaking me out. I don't want to say that because it's not freaking me out. I'm super confident. Everything's fine. But yeah, it kind of makes me nervous when they just jump like that out of nowhere, right? But Knight of Wands is about having confidence, being passionate, being excited about something, right? I think it's about being excited about your spiritual awakening because we've seen that Page of Wands, and Page of Wands does represent spiritual awakening. But Seven of Wands is what's telling me you need to open up a little bit. If you look at the Seven of Wands, she's kind of built this wall around her, this gate around her, this fence. She's definitely doing it to protect herself, right? Like that's the whole idea. That's the point. Ten of Wands is here. Ten of Wands is about having a lot of weight on your shoulders. You could be carrying the weight of others too. But there is this energy of like needing to open yourself up so that you can be courageous enough to step into this leadership role, right? All right, let's look at the Knight of Cups. All right, so we have the sun coming out. You could be trying to control something. I heard the word micromanage. You could be trying to micromanage something. It's like you're trying to put too much detail into something, or you're paying way too much attention to like minor details. All right, Five of Swords comes out, Aries. This could definitely have something to do with some negative thinking or negative thoughts. And then King of Swords comes out. So yes, definitely. You're going to have to take control of your thoughts, Aries. I'm sensing like there's something good coming, right? Like something big due to something that you've built here, Aries. And it's like you could have maybe something's taking too long. And so like you're trying to push it or fine tune it, something like that. And I think really all you have to do is just be authentic, Aries. Just be authentic. All right, let's look at that Queen of Pentacles. And this is lesson learned. So that's true, right? Just be authentic. You are your own resource, right? It's just you. You just have to be you, Aries. All right, so Eight of Wands. So there is some quick information comes in. There is some sudden changes coming in. Again, don't forget, Aries, you are your own resource. Queen of Swords says there is a victory here. We have a pair. We have King of Swords and Queen of Swords. And look at this. We have the Three of Swords coming out. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do feel like this has something to do with healing. I feel like it could have originally started like with a love situation and has over time turned into finances. Like maybe a relationship didn't work out, Aries, and it's like you've been putting all your time and effort into your finances and your spiritual growth and that type of energy, right? Knight of Wands is here for your outcome. So it tells me that you do gain the courage to move forward passionately. It's like you're excited about it finally. Maybe you weren't excited about it before. Seven of Cups is here. It's like you have new options. And I just want to say, I picked the Elemental Wisdom Tarot. So you'll notice that there's no fire breathing dragons. There's no poison. There's nothing bad in these cups, right? It's like you can make these cups, these options, whatever it is that you want to make them. There's that Chariot card I seen when I was shuffling, getting ready for Aries. So it is this energy of one, use all your elements. Okay. I talked about this, Aries, at the beginning of the reading. I study birth charts. We all have all 12 signs. Okay. Like Pisces, if you don't have a planet in Pisces or you don't have a planet in that house, like it didn't fall out of the sky when you were born. It was still there, and it still represents like rules over an area of your life, right? A house. So it's like you still need to study that house. You still need to study that sign. It's like it's important that you watch all 12 signs. You'll never hear me say this reading is for sun, moon, rising. I don't do that. It's for all 12, all placements. Again, even if you don't have a planet in that sign, I think that's really important for someone. But the Chariot says, don't be afraid to move fast and use all of your elements. Three of Wands is here, and Three of Wands is about taking action towards your future. Look at this, Aries. You have Ace of Wands. This is destiny. This is fate. On the bottom, Ace of Pentacles. I'm loving this Aries reading. All right, let's do some guidance for Aries. I did pull out magical times, right? Perfect for the occasion. Remember, guys, this is the week after. So we're always a week ahead. So this is November 5th through November 11th. So if you're new, if you guys are looking for, hey, what's happening this week, like right now, today we're live streaming and it is the 30th. So those videos were posted last week. So if you're looking for this week, it was already posted last week. We always try to stay about a week ahead. All right. Discernment. See the truth of the situation. Use common sense. Do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. We also have healing. It says, bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom and guide us to the path of wellness. And that is what is happening here. It's like taking control of your healing, being responsible for your healing. All right, Aries, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. So Aries, I'm just going to take a wild guess and say that most likely you went through something in a relationship and you began a healing process. And in that healing process, you realized you had great worth and great purpose. And it's like this week is like this energy of like, it's here. Something's here. That action you took, like it's here. And I feel like it's got something to do with your pentacles, your money, your material things. All right, so Moonology Oracle, remember we pull these at the end for all 12 signs, and this is going to help you with your thoughts and emotions. I don't necessarily feel like you're very emotional. You've already gone through a healing process, but I do feel like you're very much in your thoughts, and you could be fighting with some negative thinking or self-doubt. I think this is why discernment comes out. I'm going to read it to you one more time. See the truth of the situation. Use common sense. Do not be fooled. Pay attention and look at that bottom part. Your intuition knows. All right, so Moonology Oracle. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon and Sagittarius. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. And bring love into the situation. It's new moon in Aquarius. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, especially if you're watching from Facebook, right? All right, guys, I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we will move on to Leo. I really like that Aries reading. My sun is Aries. And then, of course, I have Mercury in Aries, Mars in Aries. My midhaven there's a lot in Aries. All right. Leo time. I feel like out of all the fire signs, Aries and Leo are more similar, right? And then Sagittarius, I would say. Like Sagittarius is definitely like the different one. Aries and Leo is very fiery, passionate, kind of like get out of their way type of energy. Sagittarius a little bit more mellow. I feel like they're a little bit. I call Sagittarius my psychic friends, right? So it's like they plan things ahead a little bit more than I would say like Aries and Leo does, right? but it's like you get an Aries and a Leo together, and you have like two very quick best friends or a very quick war. It's like one or the other. All right, let's do Leo. Let's do 3522 because I've seen it. I'm liking those twos. Okay, so this is for the week of November 5th through November 11th. And Leo, I'm focusing on the 1111 portal. I do feel like that's going to be the biggest astrological or cosmic event that will impact you the most. I'm not saying that that is the only one because there are several different transits happening November 5th through the 11th, but I do feel that if we just focus on the 1111 portal, it's kind of like focusing on the positive of the situation, right? So it's super weird because I don't see any comments. I can see YouTube. Have you guys seen any? It might just be me though. Like it might just not be showing me. Jenna, you made it just in time, Jenna. All right, Leo energy of the week. See, I had to talk a little bit because we had to wait. All right, so purity and security is here. There's something about your cleansing that you went through that is being protected, Leo. We have release is on the bottom. The fall leaves falling is sticking out to me. I've seen a little poem or like a meme thing that said something about right now, like in the United States, it's fall, so the leaves are changing and they're falling, right? And it says like right now the trees are showing us why it's beautiful to let go or something like that. I just recently seen that. All right, I'm going to go back to Llewellyn Tarot and we'll look at what the challenge or obstacle is for Leo. It's pretty interesting, Leo. Not only are you going through a purification process, but it's like you've learned that you're slightly different. There's like something special about you. And I feel like you're learning that that's why you're highly protected, right? All right, Leo, so the moon comes out. It's gonna be my favorite. That's your challenge or obstacle. But right away, whatever it is that you're fearing here, it's an illusion. Again, Spirit is telling me to tell you, Leo, you're highly, highly protected. All right, let's look at lesson learned. Lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. Five of Swords, this came out for Aries, Leo. So again, negative thoughts, negative thinking. It's very possible you've had a disagreement with someone, but that disagreement was based on an illusion. All right, let's look at the outcome. And I do want to say that the Five of Swords is a victory. It does say that there is a victory, but Leo, Three of Swords, it's like there's a victory, but at a cost. Seven of Wands is here. Seven of Wands is about having healthy boundaries. So Four of Pentacles, holding on to something too tightly. Let's use the magic of the unicorns. All right, so the moon and the sun. Ooh, interesting. I'm hearing like you've learned this has been an illusion either for a very long time. It's been controlling you for a very long time. It's been holding you back for a very long time. Five of Wands is here. Five of Wands, again, it's been challenging, but I will say this, it's not swords. It's not Five of Swords. Five of Swords says you're stabbing each other. For me, Five of Swords many times is like negative thoughts, negative thinking, but it's like you're stabbing each other. Five of Wands, they're not stabbing each other. It says they're training, they're preparing, they're practicing. You've been training for something for a very long time. Eight of Swords, you're training to remove a self-restriction. I think the illusion is that you're telling yourself you can't do something or that you're not special enough to be protected in some way. I love the Eight of Swords in this Magic of the Unicorns, because I remember when I first seen it, Sandra gifted me this tarot set. She actually gifted me the Elemental Wisdom too. But I remember when I found the Eight of Swords, I was going through them and I seen that his feet were bound. And I was like, oh my gosh, in all the Eight of Swords, the feet are not bound. And I know because that's how I tell people, like the swords are surrounding you and your arms are bound and your eyes are blindfolded, but the feet are never bound. And you can walk out of this. It's never fully enclosed, right? It's an illusion that it's keeping you in. And when I seen the Eight of Swords in the Magic of the Unicorns, I was like, oh my gosh, Sandra, his feet are bound. I'm like, how is he going to get out? And she's like, he's a unicorn, silly. He will just fly out. It's magic. We also have the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, ignoring something, not paying attention to something. Four of Cups says Spirit's telling you you have all the ingredients. He's giving you the last ingredient, but it's like you're not paying attention, you're not seeing it, and it's definitely keeping you in the self-restriction. Nine of Pentacles, this is about independence. This is about building your own, I almost said savings, but I mean, it could be money. It's like having your own, being able to do for yourself. It's taking a long time. Look at that snail down there. Very similar energy to Aries, very similar. And it's pretty interesting because right before we started, Leo, I spoke on the fact that Aries and Leo are so similar. And, I feel like Sagittarius is a little bit different than Aries and Leo, but it's like if you put an Aries and a Leo together, it's a firestorm of some sort, but you're either going to get a very quick war or you're going to get a very big party, right? It's one or the other. A party, look at that. Three of Cups comes out. Three of Cups could have something to do with a third party, but I think this is about soul tribe. It could have something to do with collaboration. Yep, Three of Pentacles coming out. Teamwork, let's work together, right? That's kind of what I'm getting, some collaboration. Three of Cups is like soul family, soul tribe. Three of Pentacles is I respect you, let's work together. Look at this, big confirmation. Leo, Eight of Pentacles, let's work together. This is your work, your focus, where you're dedicated, right? On the bottom, Queen of Swords, you may need to speak up, speak truth. It is again a victory, but it is again about holding healthy boundaries. And again, that also came up for Aries. All right, Leo, let's do guidance with magical times. All right, so we got a few that came out. I have the Mercy card. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. What you give, you also receive. Anticipation is here. Something wonderful is happening. Changes in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. Pilgrimage is here. You're on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way, and only you can choose your path. All right, guys, Moonology Oracle to close it out for Leo. Leo, you're on a very spiritual journey. I do feel like you've been closed off. I do feel like you were going through a period of training, a period of purification for sure. You could be struggling with some negative thoughts at this time. You could feel like you don't have enough of something. I do feel like it is very work related. I think it has something to do with collaboration. There could be an illusion that you're alone when you're not. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces comes out. Leo, you could be dealing with a Pisces. You are good enough full moon in Virgo. This is for you, Leo. You are good enough. There is this energy like you don't have enough. I said that at the beginning. A new start is coming. It's the new moon. We have Scorpio new moon coming in on the 13th, November 13th. And don't let your past hold you back. It's the South Node. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, follow. What's on Facebook? It's the stars. Send Facebook stars, right? All right, guys, I'm going to clean up and then we'll move to Sagittarius next. Guys, if you hang around, I feel it looks like there's a lot of you guys hanging out. I do offer free yes or no readings at the end. So we are at Sagittarius. That is the last one. So if anyone is looking for a free reading, has a yes or no question, waited so very patiently, it is almost time. Amanda would like talking to heaven. I do have my talking to heaven cards. You can definitely do that. Guys, talking to heaven is a mediumship reading. And I do, anytime I'm offering free readings, talking to heaven is always included. Sometimes I do forget to mention it. Awesome. Amanda, thank you. Thank you. All right, let me grab a drink of water. Let's timestamp Sagittarius 47 even because I seen it. Sagittarius, this is for the week of November 5th through November 11th. So remember, we do have that big 11/11 portal. Guys, I am hosting a live workshop for the 11/11 portal. I'm hosting it on Sunday, November 5th. I did set the time for 2 p.m., guys. I do feel like Sagittarius, it's going to be important for you. So the reason I'm doing this workshop is because we're struggling collectively with meditation. I've heard all the reasons. I can't stop thinking. I can't sit still long enough. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to be thinking of. I mean, I've heard all of it. So we're going to do the workshop because meditation is very important. And I'm in the same boat, guys. I'm not trying to come out here and be like, oh, I meditate better than you. No, I promise. I'm learning. Remember, I always say, like, I'm having my spiritual awakening. This is my journey. I learn the things. I come out here. I tell you guys what I learned, right? So that's what's happening is like spirit has really had me focusing on meditation. I'm really buckling down on how long I meditate too, which is pretty interesting because I feel like spirit's been very lenient with me in that situation on length time because, you know, I always say like I can't make more time in the day. But I'm definitely having to prioritize my meditation and manifesting times and techniques. So I feel like collectively we're probably all dealing with that. So Sagittarius. And if you're interested, I made it a very reasonable price, $11.11. Please just send me an email, message me. You can message me Facebook, Etsy. It doesn't matter. Links are always in the description box. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what it is that you're trying to manifest. We have the pleasure card coming out. I think you are trying to manifest pleasure, but it's not pleasure like, I feel like it's about, a lot of times when the pleasure card comes out, there's this energy like you don't have time. I said that just a minute ago. It's like we're trying to make extra hours in the day. And it's like, I'm too busy to enjoy my life right now. It's this type of energy. And then the community card is here. I do feel like it's going to have something to do with soul tribe, soul family. It could have something to do with being able to enjoy time with them, enjoy pleasure with them. But I think the issue is that you're not able to, like, there's not enough time. I do feel like there is a miracle on the horizon. Miracles is going to be bottom of the deck. All right, so the rainbow is sticking out to me and the butterflies are sticking out to me. On the pleasure card, this could have something to do with someone that you trust deeply. So it could be someone in your soul tribe or community that maybe it's like something's growing, something like you're going through that portal together type of energy. All right, challenge or obstacle. We have Leo coming out, the strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo. I just seen that 7 of Cups, and I just want to say this is Llewellyn Tarot. So in this 7 of Cups, there's definitely some sketchy options, and you really want to make sure that you're looking at all your choices very clearly. So we have Page of Swords. Someone's watching. Someone's fearful to communicate. Someone's scared to say something. This is lesson learned. But I do feel like Sagittarius, this is happening right now. So that's interesting. It didn't happen to Aries or Leo. So guys, we've been out here for 3 years, right? I made this spread since the very first video I put out. I actually used to use this spread for myself before I started doing tarot for everybody, right? So this is the energy of the week. This is the challenge or obstacle. So there's inner conflict. You're really having to dig deep in some inner strength. It has something to do. This is lesson learned that helps you with the challenge or obstacle, right? The next card's going to be the outcome. But a lot of times when there's these big cosmic influences, big cosmic situations, I think I called this one, like, it's just cosmic storms this month of November. But it's like a lot of times this will be something that's happening right now, currently. So it's like you're not going to get the opportunity to already know what to do, Sagittarius, because it's going to be a lesson that you're learning in that moment. And Page of Swords, I feel like the person who's going to teach you the lesson is this Page of Swords. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I don't think so. I think it's someone who's been watching you. And the outcome, big confirmation, the Empress. The Empress is the creator. She makes the things. She brings everything together. She has all the abundance. The Empress needs nothing or no one. So it's like this person has been watching you step into this role, but they're going to be the ones to teach you something this week. And what it is that they're teaching you is something about, one, trusting your community, your soul tribe, your soul family. But two, I think it's about allowing yourself to experience pleasure. On the bottom is the universe, Llewellyn Tarot. So it's like the universe has a message for you, Sagittarius. All right, I'm going to use the purple tarot. Let's look at that pleasure and community card. It's like you're standing at this portal, but you're having trouble, like you're having trouble trusting that you can both go through it together. I do feel like it's someone from your soul tribe, soul family. It's going to be this right here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's like maybe you didn't see it coming, maybe you didn't expect it. But Ace of Swords, new communication. Knight of Cups, remember, someone who is courageous enough to deliver a message. Remember, the message is going to be the element. The element is cups, emotions, feelings, love. King of Pentacles, this could be someone you've put up on a pedestal. But I think this is like someone who's stepping up to the plate. Sagittarius, is this you gaining the courage or gaining the strength to tell someone how you feel about something? Or is it them telling you? Let's look at that strength card. All right, so we have the Tower coming out. Strong masculine Mars energy here. We have Queen of Cups, divine feminine energy here. We have Two of Wands. A very important decision needs to be made, but since the beginning of me and tarot, Two of Wands has been high expectations. High expectations. I feel like this could be a divine feminine energy. You could be experiencing a lot of tower moments because I don't think it's about you had a high expectation. Maybe you didn't have a high enough expectation. That's kind of what I'm sensing. Because I get this energy that there's a lot more underlying power here than what's coming out. So it's like you don't actually see the strength. You don't actually see the power. I think you don't actually see it until you move into this Empress energy. I know that the Strength card is a major arcana, but it's falling in your challenges or obstacles, Sagittarius. So it's like you don't have that major arcana power, right? But you do at the end of the week in the outcome with that Empress energy. Page of Swords. Let's see if we can find out who it is. The Star, bright hope for the future. Things start happening quickly. I feel like you've been waiting for something. With this person, it's like you could be divine feminine and you're waiting for this masculine energy, but it's like nothing happened until this week, and then it's like this week everything happens at one time. So you have Six of Pentacles balancing out the scales, again getting assistance. Four of Cups. So again, Four of Cups, like trying to ignore something, trying not to pay attention to something, but you see how all those cups are being filled equally now? It's like this person can't ignore it anymore. This person may have been fearful of communicating or telling you something. I think it's them towards you. You're Empress. You're not scared of nothing. So it's like this person is scared to tell you something. And it probably has something to do with their feelings, their emotions. And it's like now this is going to come out, and it brings some sort of balance. It kind of like I don't want to say it's like hope for the future because that's Three of Wands, but it's definitely like this purification, this cleansing type of energy. But the Star, it's like everything starts to snowball in. That's kind of the energy I'm picking up. All right, so let's see what happens with this outcome and the Empress. All right, so we have Queen of Swords. There's a victory. I do feel like someone finally speaks up. The Hanged Man, they didn't speak up for a long time. Four of Swords, you have to now reflect and redirect your energy. Now what's happening, Sagittarius, is like they finally say something. So the unstuck happens, but you're not sure which direction to go. And it's very possible that you realize that this person now needs time to do some sort of healing on their own. The Magician is on the bottom. Strong Virgo energy, but I am hearing as within, so without. As above, so below. Definitely feels like strong divine masculine, divine feminine energy. All right, let's pull magical times. Sagittarius, this is going to be your guidance from Spirit. So let's see what Spirit wants you to do, Sagittarius, November 5th through November 11th. You have the action card coming out. It says, stop hesitating. Movement creates the magic. Nothing can hold you back. On the bottom, creation. What did I say? What did she do? That's right. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create. Remember, your thoughts shape your future, and your words create today. Your choices become your reality. Happiness is on the bottom, and it's like that was the main goal, right? Happiness, pleasure. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. All right. Moonology Oracle for Sagittarius. The blue moon, my absolute favorite. Believe in the impossible, Sagittarius. Believe in the impossible. Something big is happening for all the fire signs, but Sagittarius is they're gonna have the most shock. The most shock and all. Aries and Leo, it's like they see it coming. They know. They've been waiting for a long, long time. I'm not saying that you haven't been waiting a long time, Sagittarius, but it's like for you, it seemed so far away, so far out, so just impossible. Believe in the impossible. The answers you need are coming. Full moon and Gemini. There's those twins. Remember, I said I picked up that divine feminine and masculine energy very strongly. It's a step out of your comfort zone. North node. I almost said you step out of your comfort zone. It says you're very close to achieving your goal. It's the gibbous moon. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, join, follow, all the good things. That's it, guys. That's going to be your fire signs for the week of November 5th through November 11th. All right, guys, that's it. It's time. This is when I'm going to offer some free yes or no readings. So I see several people hung out on Facebook. So let me know if anyone has a question. Don't forget, guys, I will be back tomorrow night, same time, 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and we will do water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. On Wednesday, I'll come back again, same time, 8 p.m. Ooh, when is daylight savings? It's Sunday, right? Saturday night, Sunday. It's coming. So yeah, 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time all week, guys. Wednesday is Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Thursday is air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I do want to show you guys my little workshop information. If anyone, I wish I would stop doing that. Is interested. It is going to be November 5th, Sunday. I did set it for 2 p.m. Remember, guys, these are unlisted live events on my YouTube channel. I do not share the link. The link goes out to the people who purchased the ticket 1 hour before the live event starts. You do not have to be at the live event to watch your link. You can watch it up to 2 weeks before I take it back down. We are going to focus on some meditation routines, practices that can be beneficial for you as we go through this 11/11 portal, which is definitely about manifestation, right? So we don't want to waste that opportunity. So guys, if you are interested in that, you can email me at purplelunarose@gmail.com. You can always message me on Facebook, of course, in the Etsy shop. Again, links for that is always going to be in the description box. All right, I'm not seeing any comments. I don't normally tend to stay around too long, but it's just so interesting to me how many people we had on Facebook. Oh, we did have the Talking to Heaven. I almost forgot, guys. Amanda's like, I'm washing dishes. Don't forget me. Um, so I'm gonna do the Talking to Heaven one. So that gives you guys a little bit of time. Don't be shy, guys. Don't be shy. I know sometimes it's scary, especially like when it's live. Amanda's like, I'm still here. Don't forget me. Amanda, do you see anyone in there? Like, I know you're watching on Facebook, but is it like just you in there? Like, I'm just trying to figure out like where they came from. And why so quiet, right? Like, why so quiet? All right, guys, so we're still here. So if anyone has a question they want to ask, completely free, now is the time. All right, Amanda, I have two of them, and there are going to be two different people. There's like this little bit of a fight, like, I'm going to go first. No, I got to go first. And then I was like, well, just pull the one. And I was really just going to stick to the one. But you know me, I can't tell. Doesn't matter if you're here or there. I just, have a hard time with the no. So I turned it over. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. This is going to be a completely separate person. This person's got really pushy type of energies, like they want you to know. Okay. But let's read the I have become one of your guides. And you see like the reaching, there's something about them reaching towards the hand that's sticking out to me. All right, I have become one of your guides. Now that I've had time to process and learn from my earthly experience, I'm working through my remaining life purpose by helping you with your life purpose. It's a vicarious way. I feel like I just read this one to you not too long ago. A vicarious way of me to fulfill my destiny as you fulfill your own. Please know that I've never interfered with your free will choices, although it's admittedly difficult at times to sit on the sidelines and watch you make those choices. I did read this to you not too long ago, and I feel like it could be the same energy, same person. Admittedly difficult at times to sit on the sideline and watch you make the choices if I were asked, would advise you to make differently. As one of your spirit guides, my role is simply to love you. All of the love that you've received from your many angels and guides is your shield that safeguards you in the face of stress and fear. Our collective love is healing, guiding, and protective. And know that you can call upon me or any of your angels or guides or assistants for comfort. We're always here for you. Okay, I got the message when I was like halfway through that. I did read this to you earlier. You done some things and like you made some decisions since the last time that happened. You could be struggling with those decisions. You could fear judgment, and this person's message is really nothing to do with the spirit guides. The message is that they're not judging you. They're only here to guide you. It's like it's really important. He wants me to tell you like it's really important that you don't ever feel like he thinks you're doing something wrong or bad, or it's never like that. Never ever ever. It's always and only unconditional love. So like don't be scared or be worried that he's thinking like bad about you or poor about you, or like, or if you make a decision and you're like, man, that's the wrong decision, he's going to think that. No, it's not like that at all. It only always comes from unconditional love. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Amanda. I hope that was helpful. Yes, I would say that's definitely your son. And I feel like that's who it was the first time you got that message. I think you got that message in a reading that had something to do with a person that you may have been in a relationship with. And I feel like he just didn't agree with that relationship. All right. All right, guys, is that it? I don't see anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in here, guys. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Tonight we varied 22 to 40 at any given time. That's pretty cool, right? Facebook, so cool. I don't even know what happened. Maybe I shared like in a different group, or who knows? Who knows, right? Diana says, wait. Okay, do we have another one? I can wait. I can wait. Amanda says, no, he never did. Yeah. I think I think you're worried, Amanda, that like he's upset with you about something, and the message was clearly to tell you that there's no type of emotion like that whatsoever. All right, wait, why am I waiting? Is there something I didn't see? What am I doing? Star Luva wants talking to heaven. All right, we can do that. We can do that. Talking to heaven, pretty popular tonight, right? I seen the animal one. Let's split it. So, Star Levi, your person could have really liked animals or been reunited with a pet. There is a beautiful moon, Amanda. It's so true. And it's like the back half, so it's like the peaceful side. The first part of this full moon lunar eclipse was insanity, right? This last part seems like it's a lot calmer. All right, Star Luba, I see it. There we go. I am not dead comes out. This is one of my favorite cards. Starluva, you have someone that's on the other side that's trying to get your attention. And you're kind of like writing it off, like, oh, I'm just seeing things, or oh, that wasn't real, or I didn't really see that. It's something like that. All right, let's read what it says out of the book. I am not dead. Only my physical body is gone, and I now know that our bodies are just a small part of who we really are. I'm aware that you miss my voice and physical presence, but my soul and spirit are very much alive. The times when you felt my energy, I really was there next to you as I am now. We each have a unique energy fingerprint, and you recognize mine when I'm with you. Trust that feeling. I am actually more alive now than ever before. Gone are all the distractions and stressors that I allowed to rob me of the enjoyment of my life. Now I see how trivial everything was, and that all that mattered was the important priorities of love, family, friendship, caring, and helping. But I've also discovered how to turn my regrets into learning and growing. I ask that you do the same. I now see that I never had anything to fear. There is no death, and nothing bad can ever happen to anyone in spiritual truth. Of course, it's important to be smart and careful and always follow your guidance. But please don't forsake joy because of fears, because there's truly nothing to fear. All right, Sarluva, you're going to have to tell me, but you either are not seeing the signs clearly and you're trying to brush them off like, oh, I didn't really see that, or they're really in your face and you have fear, like you're not sure who's sending it, why you're seeing it, something like that. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Starleaf. I hope that was helpful. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in here, hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you very much. Please remember, come back, join us 8 p.m. tomorrow night, Central Daylight Time. We will be doing Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water signs tomorrow night. Guys, if you're interested in that workshop, please remember we do have limited space. I do try to keep them small just so that we can have a more interactive Q&A, and really it's so I just don't get super nervous, right? But yes, meditation practices and rituals for the 1111 portal. We're going to do that workshop this Sunday. I'm going to talk about it every single live we do because I don't want you guys to miss out. But email me, message me if you're interested. Thank you, Diana, for coming in, helping me always. My moderators, Diana, Sandra. I seen Miss L earlier. Starluva, everyone coming in. I love you ladies so very much. I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night.